This is Camilla in the building. You know what's up. Um, y'all know, Bella. So, we never agreed to this, but, like, me and her, we're trying to get to 1 million subscribers, and we're trying to make a bet. So, yeah, that's what I do. If Bella, if you're watching this right now, now we made a bet. Okay. Sure, right here. Okay, it's Camilo in the building. You know what's up, bro. Right now, I'm gonna tell a story about how me and Isabella we met, and we met. Wait, let me drink. Alright, I really need to drink some. Yeah. How we met is so. It was a girl that was talking about me, and we want to be friends. So, how we met? There's a girl named Alice, and we met, and that was me. That was my first friend of summer school. Y'all know Gems? If y'all don't know Gems, then scroll. It's not a scroll, but like, yeah. If y'all don't know Gems, though, so look on the other video that I made. I'll make a lot of videos. This is my first video. Okay. So how we met. So her name was Alice, and she was my first friend, and she was cool. And she was talking about this other girl. Her name was Clarabelle, and she was my second friend. And then I was trying to be cool with it, and I was trying to like not be her friend. So Clarabelle, I'm not trying to be. And then the next day, on Tuesday, when it was like second day of summer school, Bella came on summer school on the second day, and Bella told me, can we sit next to you because we don't got anything to sit next to him. And I said sure, and then she said, do you want to be friends? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then you know I'd be cool with this. Yeah. And then we went to class, and then the third day, or the fourth day, she was talking about me. Alice, that was my first friend in summer school. And Bella was trying to be the good friend, and thank you for Bella. Shout out to Bella. Hit in the notification right now. Notification. I don't know how to say it, but I'm so bad. Shout out to Bella. She saved me in all that. So she said, I told the whole class I ride 7 horses and all that stuff. You know the ponies count, the 7 horses. So I have 7 horses, and the ponies count. And I told her that and then on the third day or the fourth day, Alice was talking about me, and then shout out to Bella. She told me that Alice was talking about you. I was like, what? She will never do that. And then on the fourth day, I heard her talking about with Bella, and I asked Miss Moore, the teacher, that I can stay with Bella, just for the morning, you know, and stuff. And we were right next to Bella, and I said we were across, but and then the teacher said yes, because there was a second seat beside her, and nobody was sat there. So, and I told her that, and then Alice was starting getting mad. And then on the 5th day of summer school, and we had 4 weeks of summer school, and I missed it already. On the 5th week of summer school, Bella told me that I don't really even be friends with her, but she's nice. I told her Alice is nice, and then she looks nice. And then she told me that yeah, she was talking about another friend in the last day of summer school, and I was like, what? And then here's the problem. On the second week of summer school, she was talking about me. The whole problem. She was talking about me. And then I confronted her because I heard them talking that we were getting in line. Miss Moore said time for lunch, and then I heard Elise and Bella talking because they were behind me and talking. Elise said, do you choose Camilla or me? Elise said. She said, I like both of y'all. And then I confronted her, and then I said, if you have beef with Bella, and I keep yelling at her, and also Elise was trying to help. It was a word ladder. I don't know how to say it. She needed help, but she don't know how to read. Bella, she don't know how to read, and Bella said, to Miss Moore said, I need help, and then Elise said, I can volunteer. Elise, I'm not her, and on the 5th day of second week of summer school, Bella told me that, that Elise keeps yelling at me, all because I keep being wrong. And she said, read it. And clearly Bella she don't know how to read. So I told her on the first day that if you keep yelling at Bella, we have some beef. If we keep yelling at Bella, we're gonna have some beef and a problem. Okay? And then on the 4th week of summer school, and that was our last day, she said, I want to be friends with Elise. And then on the 5th day of summer school, or the 4th day, she told me that I don't want to be. I want to be on the 3rd day, on the 3rd week of school. She said I want to be friends with Elise, and then on the 4th week, which is on Friday, on the 4th week, she said I don't want to be friends with her, and she said it right to her face, and I was like, Bella, like, yeah. And that's our story. That's our 7-minute story. So bye, guys. I miss y'all. Camilla is out. Peace.